If you're listening to this right now and something inside you feels uncomfortable, restless, almost annoyed, good. That feeling is proof this message is meant for you, because humans weren't made to be average, and average knows when it's being exposed. Humans weren't built to blend in, to coast, to wake up, survive the day, and repeat until the years blur together. That kind of life drains us. You can feel it when your days are too easy, too predictable, too safe. An empty life with no challenge doesn't give you peace. It robs you of energy. It makes you tired in a way sleep can't fix. And that's not a flaw. That's a signal. Your body and mind are rejecting a life that's too small for what you were designed to carry. Think about it. Humans evolved with an edge, not sharper claws, not thicker skin, an edge in the brain. The ability to imagine what doesn't exist yet. The ability to see a future that hasn't happened and still move toward it with intent. You can stand in front of a closed gate, no cracks, no holes, no obvious way through, and still build a plan to open it. Not force it, not wait for someone else, but design a way in. No other animal does that. They adapt to what's there. Humans create what isn't. And no, this isn't about training or conditioning. You can train a dog to open a door, but the dog isn't asking why the door exists, who built it, or what's on the other side. Humans do. Humans obsess over the unseen. Humans sacrifice comfort today for a possibility tomorrow. That's not accidental. That's not random evolution. That's design. You were built to strive, to march towards something that isn't open yet, to feel resistance and not interpret it as a stop sign, but as proof you're going in the right direction. That's why comfort feels so dangerous when it lasts too long. That's why boredom hurts more than effort. That's why doing nothing with your potential feels heavier than failing while trying. An average life isn't neutral. It's corrosive. It slowly eats at your confidence, your curiosity, your edge. It convinces you to lower your standards so you don't have to face your own ability. It teaches you to confuse peace with numbness and safety with fulfillment. But deep down, you know the difference. You know when you're shrinking to fit your real life instead of expanding it. Here's the part most people avoid hearing. Greatness doesn't require permission. It doesn't care about timing. It doesn't wait until you feel ready. It demands movement before certainty, action before clarity. And that's why most people never touch it. Not because they can't, but because it asks too much honesty. It asks you to admit that staying average is a choice, not a sentence. You were created for something more, not in one specific lane, not in one predefined version of success. Greatness doesn't have a single uniform. It shows up in a million forms. Builders, leaders, artists, innovators, protectors, visionaries. The world is full of doors, some obvious, some hidden, some locked on purpose. The mistake is thinking you're only allowed to knock on the ones everyone else is lined up for. The real work is finding the one thing that sets your heart on fire, not what impresses people, not what sounds respectable, not what keeps you comfortable. The thing that makes time disappear when you work on it. The thing that scares you because you know it would demand your full capacity. That's the door you were meant to open. And here's the truth that carries some kick. You don't need more motivation. You need more standards. Motivation comes and goes. Standards decide who you become. Average is easy because it requires nothing from you except patience. Greatness is hard because it demands consistency when no one is watching, courage when no one is clapping, and discipline when quitting would feel justified. You are powerful, whether you act like it or not. You are smart, whether you use it or waste it. You are already in the process of becoming something, even if you pretend you're standing still. Every day you either reinforce the version of you that plays small, or you invest in the version of you that refuses to be ordinary. There's a reason humans are at the top of the food chain, and it's not dominance, it's direction. We don't just survive environments, we shape them. We don't just respond to pressure, we create it. We don't wait for paths, we build them where none existed. So if your life feels too quiet, too repetitive, too safe, don't numb that feeling. Listen to it. That discomfort isn't weakness. It's your design calling you out. It's the part of you that knows you weren't meant to just exist. You were meant to engage, to challenge, to stretch into something bigger than yesterday. So stop asking if you're capable. Start asking what happens if you actually commit. Stop waiting for the door to open. Start becoming the person who figures out how to open it. Because average is not your destiny. It's just the level you settle for when you forget who you are. And you were never meant to forget. Thank you for watching.